Let's begin.
I am the one and only MSJ. You can call me Max for short. And welcome to day 14 of the 31 Days of Fright horror movie project, year 8. And today is a random pick day. It's the number 4th random pick of the month. If you don't know what I'm doing with that is I will be choosing a random movie out of my clerk's lunch pail. Most of the movies that are in here come off the DVD behind me. It's one of those compilation DVDs you would find at Walmart, like for $5 or $10, that have varying degrees of quality in horror movies. I did a few last year, and I've been doing a few this year as well, and the quality has actually been slowly going up in movies I've been picking. And as well as I kind of threw in some classic horror movies that I have not seen in a while that I would like to do a revisit on. So there's always this kind of a small chance to get one of those as well. So, but before I do my random pick for the day, please click subscribe. Hit the bell to stay notified for any future content I will be creating, especially this month. I have a couple more weeks left of this month to go, and I still have a lot of good movies left, and I have a lot of content planned for this channel. So I'm going to be incorporating books and games and just a little bit more things that kind of are a little bit more personal to me rather than the realm of nerds. So, like I have been done on the 2-Ton Nerds channel. Here I go. I'm going to pick my random movie for today. I'm going to give it a nice little shake up, and here we go. Alright. Alright. Oh. Okay. So, the movie for today is Night Drive. So, there it is. Night Drive. I just got done watching half of Night Drive. I turned it off. To me, this was not a horror movie. It truly was not a horror movie. The beginning all started so strong. It set out in South Africa, and there was kind of this ritual going on, and I was like, yeah, that's really cool. I was so into it. I'm like, where is this going to go? I mean, you had real life hyenas and stuff like that, like kind of walking around, and I'm like, oh, that is just adding to the atmosphere. And I'm like, it's shot kind of very gritty. I'm like, oh, cool. And then it goes to this drug deal gone bad, and it kind of feels like a total different movie after that. It feels like an action movie, just a little bit grittier. That's all it is, and kind of like it's just different, kind of an action movie, and I just didn't like it. So I turned it off about 40 minutes into it. I kind of skipped around to kind of see if it might have redeemed itself in a couple places, but I could tell it was an action movie. It seemed more action than horror, and I turned it off. I can't stress that enough. I never turn off movies. I may turn off movies to go to bed, and I'll get up to finish a movie, but I never turn off a movie just because I don't like it. Or this is the first time in the 8 years I've done this where I've turned off a movie to do a different movie, and I decided, you know what, I'm not going to pick another movie out of the bin, my lunch pail, and kind of waste another pick. So I'm like, you know what, I'll just go to my shelf and pick one that I think is well deserving of a better movie for today, which is Bubba Hotep, starring Bruce Campbell as Elvis. This is such a great movie. It's a mummy movie where Bruce Campbell as Elvis fights a cowboy mummy, and you cannot get any better than that. It's practical effects. Bruce Campbell is just amazing. But I do have to give you a quick synopsis about this movie. Already, Bruce Campbell plays Elvis, the real Elvis. The Elvis that we all know who died was an imposter who he switched places with, and now he is living out his final days in a nursing home, or hospice care, or however you want to put it. And he is his best friend is JFK, who believes that the government took his brain or dyed his skin black and put him into this nursing home to die. and he is played by Ozzie Davis, and he is amazing in this movie as well. I mean, these are quite the duo in this movie. And so these two team up to fight a mummy who's been kind of killing the residents of this nursing home or retirement home or whatever. And it's just really, really great. It has great effects. Just Bruce Campbell playing an aging Elvis is just great, and he can barely walk, and he's like very foul mouthed. He's very crass to the female employees of the nursing home or retirement home, whatever. And it's just, I really liked it. And he's kind of a pervert as well. As he's kind of sneaking some looks at some other female guests who are visiting or kind of gathering things of deceased members of this place. So this is my true pick for today. It is Bubba Hotep. You cannot get enough of this. I mean, there are some really good moments in this movie. This is just a lot of fun to watch. Even the commentary on this movie is a lot of fun as well. So I'm going to do a quick rundown of my rating scale. 1 being run-of-the-mill horror, 2 best watched with a group, 3 it's more than average horror but adds nothing new to the horror genre, 4 being helps move the horror genre forward, and 5 being a horror classic. And Bubba Hotep is a 5. There's no doubt about it. It's a horror classic. It's Bruce Campbell. He's just amazing in this movie. But if I have to, I will give this movie right here, Night Drive, on the DVD case, a 1. It's run-of-the-mill horror, even if you want to call it horror at all. So I'm very disappointed in the pick from the lunch pail, but I made up for it by watching Bubba Hotep instead. So today's pick is actually, like I mentioned and said a billion times, is Bubba Hotep. So as always, I am the one and only MSJ. Please click subscribe and hit the bell to stay notified. Like, comment, and share. If you've seen Night Drive, let me know if you kind of felt the same as well as me. I really was looking forward into it. Like I mentioned, like the movie started off strong and just kind of felt different after that scene. And so, just let me know. I really want to know. So, that's all I gotta say. Just goodbye.